Welcome, everybody, to the Bob and Katie Show.
I'm Katie.
And I'm Bob. You want to tell me some more about how good it feels to scratch your butt?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Don't play that game. Just 2 seconds ago. Before we hit record, you were telling me about how good it feels.
No, I was not. Can you prove it?
I think everybody knows that I'm not lying.
What?
Tell everybody what you just told me a few seconds ago.
I told you no such thing.
Are we going to spend 5 minutes with me trying to talk you into it? You said, look at my butt. Does it have something on it? It itches. You're going to make me cut that out. That's funny. So I'm dying to hear what you wanted to talk about.
I was pondering on something just a little bit ago. Just random thought that came to me. Okay. I'm sure somewhere in the history of the world, there's got to be a person that had a tragic eyelid losing accident. And so I'm thinking, surely it's happened to at least one person ever in time. That something happened and they lost their eyelids.
That's what you were searching for on the internet?
Yeah, if you can sleep without eyelids.
I'm sure you can sleep without eyelids. It might not be comfortable.
Well, that's what I thought, but I wanted to look into it. And yes, it is possible that you can sleep without eyelids because your brain, just kind of shuts that off. But I mean, it's much harder. But your eyelids, they protect your eyes while you're sleeping. They protect them from drying out.
Okay.
And stuff. But yeah, you can sleep without eyelids. It reminded me, I'm sorry, I interrupted you.
Well, thank you.
I'm trying.
So what happens if I lose my eyelids in a tragic eyelid losing accident?
I guess you could still sleep.
Do they have goggles or something you wear to protect your eyes?
I'm sure. I don't know.
You didn't read very well into this, did you?
I guess not.
All right, what were you going to
I didn't get that technical. It reminded me of, because I was reading it, it said, yeah, it's possible because sometimes babies, a very small percentage of little babies can sleep with their eyes open. And I remembered my brother did that one time when he was a baby. Because, I'm 5 years older than my brother. So when he was a baby, I was 5-ish. And I remember going in there and checking on him one day while he was taking a nap. And I ran back out to tell my mom that he was awake. And my mom's like, no, he's not. And I was like, yes, he is, Mom. I was like, I saw him. His eyes were open. And she's like, he's not awake. And I was like, yes, he is. I kept on until my mom finally got up and went in there and checked on him. And she came back out and she said, he's just asleep with his eyes open. And I remember seeing it. And I mean, his eyes were open. And it was the creepiest thing.
Did you have nightmares?
Not that I remember.
That seems like something would give you nightmares.
I mean, maybe I did.
Do you think you could live in the house with me if I had a tragic eyelid losing accident?
I don't know, because I remember
because I go to bed before you do.
Yeah, I just walk in there and you'd be like,
I've got my goggles.
Your eyes
on.
wide open.
Do you think would you have your goggles clear or would you have blacked out goggles? I guess if it was blacked out goggles, it wouldn't be so weird, right?
Yeah, I imagine if you lost your eyelids but you still had your vision, I would want blacked out goggles.
Did you read what kind of incident you have to lose your eyelids?
No, I didn't.
Maybe you place a...
No, I just thought if it happened, who knows, maybe you were captured and tortured and somebody cut off your eyelids.
I was thinking place a bet with a Sharky or something and...
That's your punishment. That's a terrible punishment. But I was thinking, thank goodness our kids don't do that. They don't sleep with their eyes open because that would creep me out. Babies already do some creepy things. So I was like, thank God.
Giggling 2 o'clock in the morning?
Well, our babies don't really do that. Not yet.
They will.
One of the creepiest things that our kids do is they'll stare at the camera, the monitor camera at night, and, it has that night vision, and they look like their eyes glow. Like cats. If you shine, a light, your headlights or something of your car on cats' eyes and they glow. Stop laughing at my hand gestures. It's
hard for you to talk without using your hands, isn't it?
I can't. It's for you. Look, this is just for your benefit. You're welcome.
Okay. I review our podcast sometimes. I go back and listen just to make sure nothing's too crazy. Well, I was listening to an episode and I started to play a game and then we got sidetracked. and I never went back.
I remember, yeah, that was like a couple episodes ago.
So we're going to play that game right now.
Okay.
I don't know a good title for it, so why don't you help me out?
I know nothing about this game. You haven't
What I'm
told
going
me.
to do is I'm going to show you a picture that you've never seen before,
Okay.
and then you just give me your honest reaction.
Okay.
So what are we going to call it?
Honesty is the best policy.
Okay, I'm good with it. Okay, what I'm going to do to make it more, I don't know, enjoyable for the listeners is at the end of this, I'm going to go back and actually tell them what you're fixing to look at before you look at it. So, like, once it's done, I'm going to edit in, like if I show you a picture of me, it's going to be like, this picture is of Bob. And then I show it to you, and you give us your reaction.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Sure.
All right, here we go. This...
So I'm just supposed to say, like, the first thing I think about these photos.
Don't waste any time. Just immediately start talking.
I'm a little scared.
Okay, you ready?
God only knows what you're about to show me. Okay,
First picture.
let's do this.
First picture.
The picture is a hand with the skin pulled away.
Oh my god! Ew! Ew! I can't look at that. It's gross. Ah! That's, ugh!
Okay, so that turned out pretty well.
Oh, it's disgusting.
Okay.
Are they all gross?
Just play the game.
Oh,
just play the
man.
game. You ready?
My stomach kind of hurts. That grossed me out.
You ready for picture number 2? Here we go.
No.
Picture number 2. What are you thinking before I show it to you?
Oh, that is gonna be gross.
Okay, here we go. Picture 2.
The picture is a bride crying on her wedding day.
Oh, well, that's sad. Why is she crying?
I don't know why she's crying.
Oh, that's so sad.
Okay,
Like, what if the groom died or something?
like on the way there.
Yeah, I've heard of that happening before.
Maybe he just didn't show up.
I've heard of that happening before too. Ooh.
Okay, here we go. Picture number 3.
The picture is a cute little dog wearing a frog outfit.
Oh my goodness. That's so cute. That's very cute. Oh my gosh.
All right. Picture number 4.
Yes.
Yes. Picture number 4.
The picture is a dog licking the inside of a person's mouth.
Ugh! Oh, that's disgusting! Why would you do that? I don't want to see that. Oh, I can't stand that. That's disgusting. I know people do that all the time. Some people, it makes me gag a little bit.
All right, here we go. Last picture. It's a pretty short game. You ready? You think I saved the best for last?
I don't know. I'm scared.
Here we go.
I'm scared.
Picture number 5.
The picture is a cute little monkey.
Oh, he looks like a little old man. It looks like Morgan Freeman as a monkey. Like his face. Look, he has Morgan Freeman's face. And I don't mean that in a racist way at all.
Oh, so what do you think about that game? That was pretty good, right?
Oh, I guess. Where did you find those were the most random?
I googled strange pictures. That's all it was. And I picked some that I like.
So the bride crying, that was under strange pictures?
Mm-hmm. You know when you Google things like 1,000
you never know.
things show up.
How many pictures of genitalia was
I almost picked one or two, yeah.
Oh gosh. I can only imagine the things that would pop up Googling strange pictures.
Let's jump into the news. I've only got 2, so this will be quick.
Okay.
You know me and my news. All right.
Well, it pays to be informed, I guess.
Okay, so I need your help because I have a hard time saying this word. Some people have not a disease. They have a condition where they have to wear a bag and they use the bathroom in it.
Let me see.
Don't touch my phone. Don't ever touch my phone.
Colostomy bag? Is that?
Colostomy? There you go. You can read it.
Yeah, I think it's colostomy bag.
So a guy goes into Food Lion and steals some steaks, and that's where he puts them.
Like inside of the bag?
Inside of the bag.
How did he get them in there?
I don't know.
It has like a small opening.
I don't know how.
It's like a tube that connects to the bag. So how did he fit the steaks? Was it okay? Like, was it like his? Like he needed to wear it?
It says, the Spartanburg County deputies learned he stole steaks from a supermarket by concealing the meat in his colostomy bag. And I guess they got a picture of him and knew who he was, because he's had run-ins with the law before. And I'm sure if you have a poop bag on your side and you get in trouble with the law a lot, they remember you. You know what I mean? Like, what is this guy's name? Nick? let's just say his name's Nick. You know, the cops are like, oh, it's Nick again. If we have to tackle him and take him to the ground, we take a chance of that thing exploding on us. So they gotta remember what he looks like. So they knew who he was.
Well, yes. I mean, it's just not a super common, thing, I guess.
And he was gonna
like, were they,
yeah.
like, he opened the steaks.
Oh, they didn't say.
Okay, maybe.
They leave it to the imagination.
Maybe they were still wrapped up, I would hope. But still, is that really something you want to eat now?
That's pretty gross.
I'm just saying, even if it was sealed in an airtight container, I don't know that I would want to eat it.
I got some more food news. Everything was food related. I mean, I've only got 2, but they're both food related. So 3 women are charged with murder over some food stamps.
Oh, Lord.
Stamps. What happened was apparently there was, I don't know if all these people were living together. It says in here that a guy that actually gets the food stamps was in a car accident and was in critical condition, and they didn't expect him to live. So 3 women got together and was like, we're going to take his food stamps and use them for us.
It's like, what 3 women? Were these like relatives of his? Like,
none of them have the same last name, so I think they were all just living together. But there was a girlfriend, and she had the food stamp card. Mm-hmm. And they were like, give us the card. And she was like, no. And they beat her to death.
So that's who they murdered. Oh my
His girlfriend, he's in the hospital in critical condition, and his girlfriend gets killed over some food stamps.
I don't even know what to say. Like, how much food stamps was he getting that they murdered this girl? I mean, not that I'm saying like there's an acceptable amount. Okay, I'm not saying that at all. But
one was 34. No, she was 34.
Oh my gosh, he got murdered over some food stamps.
The 3 women were 39, 43, and 57.
And I mean, come on. Okay, say worst case scenario, the guy doesn't make it. You're not going to keep on getting his food stamps forever and ever.
Right.
You're going to have to reapply.
How does that conversation go?
At some point.
Like, how? Because they obviously talked about it.
Like, because there was 3 of them, so they had to get together. Like, they had like a little meeting and
Let's
like,
see. Her name was Suzanne. So we got Suzanne. Who else? Karen, Suzanne, and Tamara. Karen, Suzanne, and Tamara. Okay. So how does that conversation go? Who starts it? Do you think it's the oldest lady?
We'll go with that. So who's the oldest? Suzanne?
Okay. Karen.
Karen.
Yep.
So Karen goes to Suzanne and Tamara and's like, all right, girls, we got to get that food stamp card. We're going to ask her nicely. And if she says no, we're going to beat her down.
I don't think that's right. Because it says in here when the cops found them, she was in the bathroom of a mobile home. So they were in an aluminum house, and there was at least 4 or 5 people living there. And you can see their pictures here. All right, so I don't think it sounded like that at all. I think Karen was like, all right, girls, this is what we're gonna do. That boy done got in a wreck, and he ain't paid the rent in 3 months. That sorry son of a gun. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna take his food stamps. Do you think anybody went, I don't think this is okay?
Apparently not. There was 3 of them working together. 3 grown women, and couldn't none of them go, ladies, this something ain't right about this. This is just wrong. They obviously felt no guilt about this man being in the hospital because they done beat his girlfriend to death.
To death.
To death.
They killed her. I want to know if they went and, you know what? It says that somebody called the law because they heard women screaming. So they never even got a chance to spend the food stamps.
They didn't even get to go get no steaks.
No. They should have just done like the colostomy bag guy and just stole them.
Oh, jeez.
Wow. What a world we're living in.
That's unbelievable.
Isn't it?
People, man.
Ready for the question portion of the show? We have questions from 2 of our listeners. Can you guess who they are?
Is one Tim?
One is Tim.
JT.
Right on.
What?
There's like a pattern,
Yay.
right? Okay, Tim's question, which is directed towards me. So is it weird that I read it? It's not weird, right?
No, you're already reading it. Go ahead. I just want to say, for the record, that we love you guys' questions. So
yeah,
keep them coming.
And anybody else out there that would like to tune in every now and then, that'd be fantastic.
You can ask us questions too.
Okay, so here's the question. Have you gotten any better at your instrument? I haven't since I learned how to play.
What? Like, I've never played an instrument before.
Maybe it's geared towards you then. So you can answer the question. Have you gotten any better at your instrument? I haven't since
Absolutely
I learned to
not.
play. Don't care to learn theory and read music sheets. So you haven't gotten any better?
No. Well, you know, but I'm sure everybody listening probably does not know that I played the clarinet whenever I was in school.
You were a band major.
I was drum major.
Drum major. What? I don't know.
My junior and senior year.
Look at you, hot stuff.
I was band president my senior year. I was band geek. But I have not.
I was a yo-yo president in 8th grade. The yo-yo club.
Well, now I don't feel so bad. Anyway, no. Ever since high school, I haven't really played that much. I hate that I haven't, but I haven't. I've only picked it up a handful of times.
I have gotten better. And here recently I've been playing for the kids, so I've gotten to try different stuff. I've been playing songs that I've never played before.
On the guitar, not
on
the
guitar,
clarinet.
yeah, on the guitar, not the clarinet. But as for trying to do music theory and reading music, not so much.
I tried to teach myself how to play the piano a couple years ago. I didn't get very far. Luckily I already knew how to read sheet music, so that came back to me and was helpful. But I didn't have the dedication. I guess I didn't stick to it. I'd still love to learn, but time is a major issue these days.
We don't have a lot of it.
Nope.
Okay, the next set of questions is from JT. First question. What is your favorite food?
Chocolate.
Just chocolate anything, huh?
No, not chocolate anything, but I really like chocolate.
So chocolate's your favorite food.
I don't know if that counts as,
Sure.
food. I guess it's more dessert.
It's our podcast. I'll allow it.
Not dessert foods. I'd probably have to go with spaghetti. It's been my favorite thing forever.
Spaghetti.
Macaroni and cheese would probably be a close second.
Macaroni and cheese is good. What do you think my favorite food is?
I should know this, right? After 8 years of marriage, I should know your favorite food. I think your tastes have evolved so much over time that I'm really not sure, because
not on this food it hasn't.
I want to say mashed potatoes.
Yeah?
But I know that's not it.
Like, what is the one thing you've seen me eat the whole time we've been together? And I'm just like, I love this. I could just keep eating it forever.
Is it like a snack food or like
Who cares?
food? Is it like something you
It can
cook?
be anything.
I really want to guess this right.
Okay.
Give me a hint.
I really like it a lot.
I mean, you really like jelly beans, but I don't think that's the
I
answer.
don't really like jelly beans. I like jelly beans.
You like those Starburst jelly beans.
Yeah, I do. I like jelly beans, but it's not my favorite food.
Ice cream sandwiches, bomb pops. Am I getting close?
You're getting close.
Is it a dessert item? Or is it like real food?
I don't look at it as a dessert item. I look at it as delicious and wonderful, and I think God placed them on this earth just for me.
Popsicles. It's popsicles.
Yep. All right, next question. If you and Katie could pick one tool to fight zombies in an apocalypse, what would it be?
My first thought is a gun, but no, I wouldn't go with a gun.
Why not?
Because the sound of the gun attracts more zombies.
Okay.
Like, I kind of want to say like a sword, but I don't know if that's practical. That might be a little heavy.
Maybe.
Like a dagger? You just like stab him in the eyeball?
I think one of us should...
Can I have more than one tool?
No, just one tool. But I feel like each of us could have a tool.
Okay, I'll go with a dagger.
I'm not going to let you go with a dagger.
Why?
Because you have to get too close with the dagger.
So you think I should go with a sword?
Probably not a sword, because you never really used one, and then we'd have to sharpen it.
But I don't think a gun is a good choice.
I think you should have a gun.
Like a machete?
What
about a machete?
I think you should carry the gun.
But then I'll attract more zombies.
Maybe you don't have to use it.
Okay, well, what's your choice then?
I am going to go with an aluminum bat.
Really?
Yep, baseball bat. And I'll beat them off as hard as I can. And then
I know, but
if
it seems like you would have to work really hard. I would definitely have to pull out the gun.
I'm not going to go run into like a pile of them, And then if something happens, you've got your gun to get us out of the situation.
Yeah.
And then if you have to shoot and it attracts the zombies, we'll run as far away from that noise as possible.
All right. Teamwork.
Hoorah! Zombie killers.
So what kind of gun? Should I have like a shotgun, you think? Or like a pistol?
Probably a pistol. Easy to carry.
Yeah, that's what I'm
heavy.
thinking. All right, that's my final answer then.
Next question.
But then what if I run out of bullets?
Hopefully we don't get in the situation where we're going to run out of bullets. I'm going to use a bat.
All right.
We'll run out of bullets eventually.
We'll use our bullets very conservatively.
Yeah, I'm down with that.
Okay.
Next question. This is math.
I think I said conservatively funny.
Yeah.
I didn't mean to.
Math question. You ready?
Yes. Wait, math?
Math. Yes.
Oh my goodness.
How much wood do you think a woodchuck could chuck?
Oh my goodness gracious. I don't know how to answer this. In what units? Like, are we talking like trees? Like by the foot?
How strong is a woodchuck?
I don't know.
They're smaller animals,
But
right?
I think they're pretty strong.
Are they?
I think so.
I would...
Because aren't they're similar to beavers, right?
so, yeah.
And beavers are pretty strong because I mean they build dams. They chew up trees and they build dams. So I mean they're pretty strong. So I think a woodchuck is pretty strong too. You can't Google. That's cheating.
It's not cheating if we're well prepared. When it comes to the zombie apocalypse, we might just need to know how much wood woodchucks can chuck.
Like so we can befriend these woodchucks.
Yeah. Is woodchucks not a real animal?
What? Maybe you didn't spell it right.
I came up with the beer.
We could ask Siri.
That's a good idea.
How much wood could a woodchuck chuck? If a woodchuck could chuck wood.
None. A woodchuck is actually a groundhog, so it would probably just predict 6 more weeks of winter.
There you go, JT. Glad we
So,
could get to the bottom of this.
Well, I feel kind of dumb. I didn't... does that make me a dumb person that I didn't know a woodchuck and groundhog were the same thing?
I didn't know either. But you know what? People, they really look to us to bring them the message, and that's what we did.
So, okay, so the answer is none. Big fat zero.
The answer is none.
I'm kind of disappointed. I had a lot of faith in this woodchuck that he could chuck a lot of wood. Is there more questions?
Yep. There's more questions. What would you pick as your spouse's superpower? So if I had a superpower...
Oh, God.
What would you want my superpower to be? Are you okay? What? I don't understand.
What? I don't know why I feel like this is a dirty question.
Oh my God. Oh, so you're thinking like Mr. Fantastic? Is that where you're going with this?
I am so sorry. I know that's not how it meant, but gosh, I've hung around you way too long because that's where my mind went, and I can't focus.
Hi everybody, I'm Stretch-a-Bob.
Okay, seriously.
Is that what you're going with, Mr. Fantastic powers? The ability to stretch my body parts?
Oh gosh.
I could hug you like 8 times in one little go around. You wouldn't have to get me drinks anymore. You know, like if I'm like, hey, can you get me
this
a
is
water?
like a hard question. I feel like I need to think about this. Like, I feel like I need to sleep on it. I need to think. I feel like this is.
No, we're not going to bring this question up again next time. Just give me an answer.
But that's hard. That's really hard. Because now I don't want my answer to seem like it's dirty. I'm trying to be just honest.
Okay. So what do you want your answer to be?
I don't know. I really don't know. This is hard. I don't know. I guess that's what I'll go with. Not for dirty reasons.
Sure it's not.
You know what I mean? I don't need you to have X-ray vision. How's that going to benefit me? I don't need you to be, like, Superman strong. What would I use it for?
I could protect you.
You already do.
Oh, thank you.
You and your aluminum bat.
That's right.
So, that's my answer.
Okay.
What would
Mr. Fantastic.
Mr. Fantastic capabilities.
Well, I am not going to pick Invisible Girl for you because I need to know where you are at all times. I don't need you sneaking around.
That would be so much fun, though, for me.
I would... You're right, this is difficult.
It's hard, isn't it? It's really hard. Because I'm thinking, daily life, like, what would benefit us? Like, if I could fly, what would that benefit us in our daily lives? I don't really think it would.
I would want you to have super strength.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
I think it would make your life easier. We live upstairs and you don't go places a lot because it's hard for you to get both the kids downstairs at the same time.
So I could easily...
You could easily
lug
take
50 pounds worth of babies in car seats.
I think that would be great.
I could easily carry all the groceries upstairs.
You could.
Yeah. See, look, we've got this all worked
All right.
out. Our lives would be so much
So
easier.
I'm Mr. Fantastic, and what female character flies? Wonder Woman?
What? You didn't say fly.
Oh, strength. That's right. So, I don't know. Just super strength. We're gonna go with super strength.
All right.
Super strong, Katie. Okay, last question. What is your favorite tattoo?
Like, that I have?
Sure, let's go with that.
Like, one of mine? Or,
Yeah.
like, just
What
in
is your
life
favorite
in
tattoo?
general?
No, your favorite tattoo. What is your favorite tattoo?
My favorite is my owl.
On your arm?
My pink owl, yeah.
Right on.
I love her. Just
Wait.
because she's so pretty.
Mine is my Toy Story tattoo.
Really? You're not gonna say the one that says Katie? I thought for sure that's what you were gonna say.
No, that's your favorite tattoo that I have.
What? No, that should be yours.
No, mine is the Woody doll.
Alright then.
Okay. The subject for the night that I've been dying to talk to you about. There's a company called Fiverr. Mm-hmm. Okay?
You've told me about it before.
So for
Like,
any-
everything's like $5.
Yeah, for
Like,
anybody that doesn't know what Fiverr is, it's an app or a website. And you can go onto this website and there's people,
for $5 you can get
talents. People have
these
talents.
things.
Like, if you want someone to design a birthday card for you, you can go on and pay $5 and they'll design a birthday card. You know what? Instead of trying to come up with something, I'll just read you a couple that pop right up. Write an article in perfect English or Dutch. So someone will write an article for you and it says here 1,100 words or less in English or Dutch.
That seems pretty cheap for $5.
For $5, you can guest spot on someone's digital magazine or blog. Someone will actually write for your blog for $5. There's a bunch of people. Here goes if you write songs but don't sing. There's someone that you can pay them $5 and they'll sing the song for you and record it and send it back to you. So if you've ever wanted to know what your songs are like. This person says he will do a unique musical piece on the violin for your song for $5. Now, why, oh why, Bob, would I bring this up to talk about? Well, I found this little tab on the top right that's squares. And when you click that, it actually gives you categories. Okay? So some of the categories are graphics and design, writing, video, music, advertising, business. And then down at the bottom, there's one that says fun and bizarre.
Oh my goodness.
So, of course,
you
I
clicked
clicked
that
on
one.
that.
Of course you did.
and I'm going to tell you some of the things. that
I'm
you
curious
can
to see
pay
what's in that
$5 for.
category.
There's one guy that says he will write his message on his big belly and dance in a video and send it to you for $5.
Do you think anybody ever actually pays him money to do that?
He has 752 reviews.
What?
That's crazy, right?
Oh my gosh. I mean, that's really not that much money. Like, you're talking like, don't quit your day job, but that's crazy. 752 people have paid this man to write a message on his belly and dance.
This next guy will sing happy birthday to anyone you like with his hair wrapped in tinfoil and wearing a thong. That's a picture of him.
Oh, wow.
He has 355 reviews. And I've used Fiverr. The only way to write a review is if you spend money.
Okay, so people aren't just going on there going, yeah, this dude's great, and they didn't actually... So these people actually spent the money.
Yes.
And it could have been more people than that just didn't leave a review. I'm bad about not leaving reviews.
Correct.
Wow.
This guy will prank call anyone, anytime, with anything that you choose for $5. This guy does voice impressions and will leave you a message on your voicemail as a bunch of different famous people. But not too crazy, right? But then I got a little further
I don't know,
down.
the guy with the aluminum foil on his head wearing the thong
Yeah,
singing
that was
happy
pretty-
birthday, that's
pretty
a
intense.
little strange.
Okay, here we go. Now we're going to start getting into the real
my
good
goodness.
stuff. This girl, for $5, will blow and pop balloons in a Japanese school uniform just for you.
Oh my.
This person will uncurse you forever just for $5. So if we pay her $5, she will make sure we never have a curse on us the rest of our lives.
Well, that's nice.
That sounds like a good deal for $5.
Yeah?
I'm down for that.
So would we have to pay $5 each, you think?
Maybe. This girl will dance to a hip-hop song, any song of your choosing, and send you the video. She has 26 reviews. So not a lot of people did it, but some people did.
So why is it the women Why is it all women that do these really strange things?
Because guys pay for it.
Because men are the ones who
That's the
will
reason.
spend $5 so frivolously.
It's gonna get a little more intense now. You ready? This girl will chat with you on Skype for 10 minutes for $5.
There's no way I could do that. I don't even like talking on the phone to people.
This girl will send you a video talking about how madly in love she is with you.
Oh my gosh.
For $5.
And people pay this? Oh my gosh.
This one's fun. This girl for $5, just for $5, that's all you need. She will talk to you and be your friend.
That makes me very sad that people will pay $5 just for somebody to be their friend.
This one just says get ghetto. For $5, he will get ghetto. And he has 258 reviews.
So 258 people got ghetto.
Yep.
Alrighty.
Alright, here's one that I almost paid for. I was so close, but I was like, what if this backfires in my face? There's a girl on here that you pay her $5 and she'll go onto your Facebook page. And in my case, I was going to tell her to go to the Bob and Katie Show page. And she will flirt with you to make your, wife or girlfriend upset. They can't see the way you're looking at me right now. Can you put it in words?
If you spend $5 on that, I would cut you in your sleep. That's ridiculous.
Alright, there's one more I want to talk about I gotta find.
I would jab toothpicks under your fingernails. I put paper cuts in between your fingers.
What is wrong with you? I said it would be a prank. It's a joke. You said the same thing about hearts, and all kinds of people have been sending me hearts, and you never went after any of them. Did you? Have you hurt anybody that sent me hearts?
You'll never know.
You can get a psychic reading for $5.
That seems legit.
There's one on here where you can pay $5, and they will try to seduce your girlfriend or boyfriend for a loyalty test.
Oh my goodness.
There's another one where a girl will blow up balloons, pop them, and play with them for $5. Whatever floats your boat, I guess. Okay, here we go. This was the one that I found, and I was just like, wow. For $5, this girl will send you 5 pictures, so $1 a picture, of her feet. Okay?
Some people are into that stuff.
The reviews. Review number 1. Seller is cool. Willing to work with buyers on custom orders and delivers exactly what she promises. Will buy again.
How many pictures of this girl's feet does somebody need? 5 seems like overkill to me.
And the cool thing about the reviews is they actually give the sellers a chance to respond. So if you leave a bad review, they can kind of go, well, this is what really happened. So here's her response. Knew exactly what he wanted and was an absolute dream to work with. Next person. Amazingly open-minded woman. Smiley face. Her response. Knew exactly what he wanted. Next review. Good experience! Exclamation point. Her response. Great buyer. Loved his ideas. How many ideas out there of
How many
feet?
ways to take pictures of feet are there? Yeah.
So I had an idea.
I'm not selling pictures of my feet.
I don't want you to sell pictures of your feet. That would creep me out a little bit. It would creep me out just a little bit.
It's okay for you to pay $5 for somebody to pretend to flirt with you on Facebook, but I can't sell pictures of my feet. What?
Yeah,
Come
but
on,
the
Pop.
people that are going to pay for the pictures of your feet are going to do weird things with those pictures. That's not a practical joke. That's joke. I can't talk tonight. That's just nasty. We should make an account, okay? Because there's a lot of weird stuff on there, right? It'll just say, for $5, you can be interviewed on an epic podcast and see if anybody pays that $5 to have us call them and ask them questions. What do you think?
Okay.
You want to try it?
I don't know. That scares me.
What scares you? When the burner phones from Walmart?
They ain't calling me.
No, we'll call them. They'll send us their number and we'll call them and interview them for the show.
I don't know about that.
So you want to do it? Is it too creepy?
I don't know. You don't know what these people are going to say.
You're right. Do you have anything else for these lovely people?
Unfortunately, I'm tapped out of ideas.
It's been a long night. We've had 5 kids in our house for the past 2-3 days.
Yeah, I'm pretty tired.
You want to go to bed?
Yeah.
I want to go to bed.
Not that I don't enjoy podcasting, but I'm tired, yeah. I'm going to bed.
Well, when you guys are done listening to this wonderful podcast, if you're bored, always remember you can go to Fiverr.com and you can check out pictures of feet. You can find that special someone.
Like, they are not sponsoring us.
You can find that special.
Fiverr.com is not a sponsor.
You can find.
Why are we shamelessly plugging them?
Because it's wonderful. Go play practical
If you have
jokes on your
$5
friends.
you need to waste on absolute junk, please go to this website. Someone is sure to accommodate you.
If anybody out there goes to Fiverr.com and you spend money on something weird, please
tell us about it.
shoot us an email, bobnkt@gmail.com, bobandkatie@gmail.com. You can hit us up at Facebook, Twitter. Please just get up with us if you have an experience with Fiverr.com and want to share it. I think that's it. You good to go? I'm good. You good? We're all good? Let's go get some sleep. Good night, everybody, and bye.
Bye.